Hi, and welcome to this edition of Power for Life Tuesdays. You know, we live in a time where days go by so quickly. I know days can go by slowly if we are challenged and burdened, but I think the world seems to be getting faster, and frankly, as we get older, they go even faster, don't they? I'm holding a manuscript here of poems that I've written through the years. Most of them no one's ever seen or heard. They've just been for me, I suppose. I think at one time I hoped they would be a book, but I never got that far. And some of these poems are 20 years old. I've come to learn that sometimes when we create things decades ago, they come alive at some future point in our life. Of course, it's a way to see how you thought a decade or two ago or more. If you've written something in a journal, you know, maybe you've pulled it out decades later to see what you said that you've forgotten, and then you remember, oh yeah, and then maybe you go, I used to think that way. Well, even just before I decided to sit and do this edition, this piece that I wrote many years ago popped into my head. And I think it is because I've been moving so fast. And to stop and appreciate the day that we live in and have gratitude for it, we can take things for granted. Not that we mean to take them for granted, but we just do, because there's so much on our plate. So what I thought I would do for myself and all of us who are listening to this is to share with you a poem I wrote some time ago, decades ago, that I still think that I think is alive and well. Maybe it will get into some other form other than just a manuscript in a bookcase that no one ever sees. And it's called I Near Forgot to Praise This Day. I hope you enjoy this. I near forgot to praise this day, this wondrous day which almost passed me by. So caught up in my own affairs, so busy asking why of life's pained cares. So selfishly I didn't see the painted sky right over me. This day which I would never see again except in memory. And though I've seen 10,000 days and crossed the night 10,000 ways, there's no good reason still to give for treating days as fugitive and taking them for granted in my mind. For each one is a miracle, I find. Though days share blades of grass, same sorrow, here today and gone tomorrow, everyone deserves its due for making first and last debut. Between the sun and moon, between midnight and noon, we live our lives inside this frame, which has the humble name that we call day. And this one which is nearly gone, I praise before it passes on into eternity, laid to rest in history. And so, I praise you, day, and thank you for your light. And as the darkness falls, I praise you for the night. I hope this helps you as you think about the day today, or days that have passed by, or days to come. We need to appreciate the days we've been given and give gratitude in many, many ways. But for this edition of Power for Life Tuesdays, I hope you enjoyed this old poem that no one's ever heard, except now you have. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.